All right, quick one before we get started. This is one of those songs that everybody knows, but I don't think most people realize who actually wrote it. And once you know, that kind of changes how you hear the whole thing. So let's go ahead and dive into the video.
Just another manic Monday.
In 1986, a catchy pop song about the struggle of waking up on Monday morning became one of the biggest hits on radio. The song was Manic Monday by the Bangles. It sounded upbeat, playful, and completely harmless. But what many listeners didn't realize at the time was that the song had been written by one of the biggest stars in music, Prince. And behind this cheerful pop hit is a strange story involving a secret songwriter credit, a celebrity crush, and some moments that reportedly made members of the band feel a little uncomfortable. Before Manic Monday ever existed, the Bangles were already building a name for themselves in the Los Angeles music scene. Formed in the early 1980s, the band blended 60s styles pop influences with modern 80s production, creating a sound that stood out from many of the synth-heavy bands of the era. At the center of the group was vocalist and guitarist Susanna Hoffs, whose distinctive voice and stage presence helped the band quickly gain attention. By the mid-80s, the Bangles were starting to break through with songs like Hero Takes a Fall, but they still hadn't landed the kind of massive hit that could push them into global stardom. That opportunity was about to come from a very unexpected place. By the mid-1980s, Prince was one of the most powerful figures in music. After the success of the album Purple Rain, he had become a global superstar known not only for his performances, but also for writing songs for other artists. Prince had a habit of quietly giving songs away to musicians he liked. Sometimes he would even use fake names when doing it. And when he discovered the Bangles, something about the band caught his attention. More specifically, something about Susanna Hoffs. According to several people who were around Prince at the time, he developed a strong fascination with her.
If I had an airplane, still couldn't make it on time.
Prince had originally written a song called Manic Monday for a side project connected to his inner circle. But when he heard the Bangles' music, he reportedly decided that the song might be a better fit for them. So he offered it to the band. At first, the Bangles didn't even know Prince had written it. When the song was released, the writing credit listed a mysterious name, Christopher. Only later did fans discover that Christopher was actually Prince himself. This is where the story gets a little unusual. Over the years, some members of the Bangles have mentioned that Prince's interest in the band went beyond simply just giving them a song. There have been reports that he would sometimes appear unexpectedly around the band. One story that has circulated among fans for years claims that Prince once followed the Bangles' car after a performance. According to accounts from people close to the situation, the experience reportedly left members of the band feeling a little confused and uneasy. Now, it's important to note that stories like this have taken on a life of their own over the decades. Some details may have been exaggerated, but what is clear is that Prince's fascination with the band, especially Susanna Hoffs, was widely known among people in the music scene at the time. Prince was famous for being mysterious and unpredictable, and sometimes that mysterious personality made people around him unsure of what he might do next. Despite the strange circumstances surrounding the song's origins, Manic Monday turned out to be exactly what the Bangles needed. When the single was released in 1986, it quickly climbed the charts. The song eventually reached number 2 on a Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the biggest hits of the year. Ironically, it was blocked from the number 1 spot by another massive hit,
Kiss.
Prince's own Kiss. Still, Manic Monday transformed the Bangles from a rising band into international pop stars, and for many listeners, it remains one of the most recognizable songs of the entire decade. Even though Prince wrote the song, he never tried to take spotlight for it. In fact, using the name Christopher allowed the Bangles to shine on their own without fans immediately connecting the song to Prince. That decision actually helped the band build their identity as a successful group rather than simply being known for recording a Prince song. But the connection between the two artists would always remain part of the song's strange history. Today, Manic Monday is remembered as one of the defining pop songs of the 1980s. Its upbeat melody and relatable lyrics about the dread of Monday mornings have made it a classic that still plays on radio stations around the world. But behind that cheerful sound is a story involving one of music's most mysterious figures, a superstar songwriter, a secret identity, and a fascination that may have crossed into some slightly uncomfortable territory. Whether Prince simply had a harmless crush on Susanna Huffs, or whether his behavior occasionally crossed into something a little more unusual, is something fans still debate today. What isn't debated is the song itself, because decades later, Manic Monday remains one of the most beloved pop hits of the 1980s, and it stands as a reminder that sometimes the stories behind famous songs can be just as fascinating as the music itself.